At what point does this not sound like a good idea? I'm sorry, he invented a spell that is specifically good against defensive magic? Your partner only knows defensive magic. Why are we here? What's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Levi, and we're back for more Frieren Beyond Journies End. If you've been under a rock, Frieren is currently captivating the anime community's hearts as one of the best anime of fall 2023, and I was under that proverbial rock. This is my blind reaction to Frieren. In the last episode, we learned a bit about who Frieren is and her previous party members, as well as Fern. Let's jump into episode 3 and 4.
There's food, water, other daily essentials. I'm a bit confused as to what that leaves for you to buy.
Did we time skip again? Frieren looks a little bit older.
That's the face she makes when she's hiding something from me. I've known Mistress Frieren for a long time. Nothing good happens when she makes that face.
Okay, she says she's known her for a long time, so that makes me think they time skipped again.
She's plotting to buy something we don't need.
Nothing like a little retail therapy.
A corrosive potion that only dissolves clothing.
Hello? A corrosive potion that only dissolves clothing. I know I made the joke about the hentai and adventuring mage gets stuck in mimic, whatever. But like, what do we need a clothes melting potion for, Frieren? What are you going to be doing with this one? Not the follow.
An accessory shop?
Oh my gosh, is Frieren going to get a gift for Fern? That'd be so cute. Frieren wants to split up so that she could buy something nice for Fern. Aw, wait.
She seems so conflicted. Huh? What's that face?
That's the face of the determined to buy the right gift for somebody. That's a stressed gift buying face.
Is there anywhere I can get a good dessert in this town?
She said a good dessert.
You should ask there.
I will, thanks.
It's been months since I've even seen a granule of sugar.
Oh, this has to be for her then. This is like a little celebration, maybe like a gift. I don't know about you guys, but I always have to have a little snack when I go shopping. It's like a little reward for, you know, going out and doing the errands. You know, follow her into the tavern. It's gonna be a lot harder to hide there.
Does anyone know where I can get a good dessert around here?
This looks like the wrong type of tavern for you, and I know you're like a ridiculously powerful mage and shit, but this doesn't look like you're seen to find desserts. This looks like a bar.
You've stumbled upon the biggest sweet teeth in town, lucky lady.
Of course, their gimmick would be they all like sweets. That's I guess is fitting.
I was not expecting that.
Me either, Fern.
She must be on her way to the restaurant.
Okay, you're gonna push this box and hide behind it each time she turns around. There's no way Frieren doesn't know you're following her.
I was thinking, it's been too long since we've had a treat.
Aw, it was for her.
You're absolutely sure we can afford this?
I've been saving up in secret.
It's girl math, right? So girl math is like you didn't spend as much as you would shopping, so that anything left over goes to getting yourself a treat. This makes sense.
You feel like Merker pudding, right?
Tonight you feel like Merker pudding, don't you?
Not the flashback. The flashback to happier times. How did I know this is going to be a Hyder flashback? I should have said something, dude. In my head, I was thinking, like, was that Hyder's favorite dessert? Or is it Hyder related?
Travel with someone for years and you pick up on things. I can just tell with you.
All right, bull cut. I'm okay if we keep getting flashbacks of you.
My favorite food for starters is a roof omelet.
It's a what? What is a roof omelet? Someone let me know in the comments what a roof omelet is, because I looked that up on Google and I could not find that anywhere.
Mine is grapes. The sour, the better. And mine,
Let me guess, before you say it, priest, your favorite is alcohol.
mine is...
Booze, correct?
Yeah.
You make that clear, you corrupt priest.
What do you have to be sorry for?
I realized I don't know the first thing about you.
Oh, she's changing. She's growing as a person. She's getting to know her party members.
Didn't know what sort of present you would like.
Oh, it was for her. This is so cute. I love this. They're going to be best friends.
I completely forgot it was my birthday.
It's your birthday and you didn't even pick up that she was going to buy you a gift? We just left out this important piece of critical information. That's cute. It's a hairband? Brooch? I said hairband. I meant hair clip.
I am overjoyed that you're trying to get to know me. That is a gift in itself.
She said, damn, I know you really suck at these things, so the fact that you got it right, that's impressive. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. I was wondering how she's going to fit it with her hairstyle.
Whenever possible, I'd like to retrace the adventures I had with Himmel and the others.
Oh, she's gonna be like retracing her steps with Fern and creating new memories. Wait, is this called like Beyond Journeys End because it's like her and her party have like came to the end, or her like adventure has come to an end with that party, and it's about like her experiencing like magic life and questing and stuff as like after the party? Because I think that's a pretty unique take. I don't know if I've seen an anime like that where it's like what's life after the adventuring party is like finished, other than Redo with Healer, and we don't talk about that.
It seems you've finally grown taller than me.
They're best friends.
Well, I am 16.
Oh shit, she's 16. We did time skip.
I'd be your big sister.
Is that right?
Not the, oh my god, why is this a bit in like every anime where it's like the older, wiser person, like the senpai, if you will, has like a smaller chest than their kohai, and they make it a plot point in like every anime. This bit has been overdone. It's overused. I don't want to see it anymore. She just said she was 16 and then you pulled that bit. That's weird behavior. Are they gonna have a duel? Oh my ears, that was loud.
Your defensive training is coming along nicely.
Let's go, training arc. I wanted it. I asked for it.
Let's put your work to the test.
Damn, that would have killed her. What is this like tiny honeycomb barrier anyway? Like, what are we protecting? Straight shots? You gotta make that bigger so that she can't just go around it like she did.
I aimed for the gaps in your magic. If this were a real fight, you'd be dead.
That's the best like type of training though, is like you gotta like shock them into realizing like, hey, this is serious. We gotta get you in shape so you don't get yourself killed.
With no gaps.
Good.
Magic training's gotta be like all experience, right? Like you can like manipulate spells to do different things and like cast in different directions, and like the more you like witness different attacks, the probably better your defenses are. All right, listen to me and listen to me good, anime. I don't want to see anyone slip off this log and get their clothes wet and have to go through some type of wet clothes arc, or we gotta dry our clothes off and take them off. I don't want to see it. Don't do it. I'm warning you.
We've been practicing nothing but defense for ages.
Saved. Thank God.
Do you happen to be the mage they call Frieren?
If you've been alive for about 10,000 years, I feel like your name's got to get around.
About 80 years ago, Himmel the hero and his party sealed him away.
So Frieren and her party sealed this demon off. This is like the first introduction of like some type of enemy or antagonist that we've gotten. So I'm assuming this is going to be pretty important.
That seal doesn't have much time left, so I'm here to defeat him before he's an issue.
I'm sorry, the seals can run out? What if your party is not all elven like you? Like, do you have to now seal? Are you and Fern gonna try and seal this demon? We're gonna get a Frieren and Fern fight? Let's go, I'm here for it.
This is it?
That guy's big as fuck. You're telling me that you and Fern are gonna be able to take that on? And Fern only knows defensive magic? This is about to be a struggle.
The story isn't as enthralling as you might guess. I couldn't beat him.
You guys couldn't beat him as your party of 4? And you think you're gonna be able to reseal it as 2 with a novice? What kind of plan is this? Yeah, so I'm here to like reseal this demon, and I brought my my rookie apprentice with me. They've never been in a battle, but they blasted this rock one time. What are we doing here?
It can pierce not only defensive spells, but the most durable of magic-resistant armors.
At what point does this not sound like a good idea? I'm sorry, he invented a spell that is specifically good against defensive magic? Your partner only knows defensive magic. What? Why are we here? Why did you not recruit backup?
40% of their adventurers and 70% of their mages were killed by Zoltrok.
This has to be like a story, right? Or like a legend, just so that Fern takes us seriously. And Qual's not actually strong at all, right? Like this is just to like not undermine a battle. Surely we're not going into this like counter matchup this unprepared.
How many years has it been now?
80.
Can we just take in the height difference? I also like how like the hill is like slightly angled to show that like this guy has like a clear power advantage. It's a nice touch.
Cast a defensive spell.
Okay, here it comes. Let's see if she can do it.
What have we here?
Oh, she blocked it. We're good.
In just a few years, Your work was incorporated into humankind's magic system.
Is that the spell that Fern has? Those are holes in blocks. I feel like that's the spell that Fern has.
Your great weapon is now ordinary offensive magic.
She just said, damn, your power level ain't nothing now. We evolved as society.
Your defense attunes itself to my magic, and then disperses its power. You have a complex spell indeed.
I like that he's like not just a meathead, you know, like he's actually thinking.
It must consume a great deal of mana.
He figured out the weakness of defensive magic.
Yeah, he figured out the weakness of defensive magic. He's just gonna do a little cardio exercise and tire you guys out real quick. What a weakness.
Then I'm going to ask that you protect me as well.
Okay, are we gonna get Frieren's full power? How long can she keep this up for though? Oh my god, okay. Is it breaking through? I heard a crack. That's a lot. That's a huge spell. Fern, you got this. Hold the wall, Fern. Okay, aerials?
Oh, the elf can fly. How fun.
Zoltrak.
Yeah, that's their own spell. So I was right. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that that's the same spell that Fern can use. We'll have to see. Obviously, this one's coming out of Frieren, which makes sense that she has the spell. But let's see what I want to know at some point if Fern has that spell. Look at the crater she just put through him. She fucking decimated him. Should have took the painless death, buddy. I get the impression that putting a giant-sized crater through your entire body into the ground behind you, disintegrating you into nothing, is a very painful death. Let's go, though. That's the first fight win. Frieren and Fern, we're up 1.
Huh. I've seen that hat.
Like I stole it from Luffy.
You're the little delinquent who flipped up my skirt.
Hello? Why do we always do this? We just had like some giant epic battle. Why do we immediately go back to the ecchi?
If you've got a death wish, you brat! I've been wanting to do that for ages, but unlike you, I have self-control!
All right, relax there, bullcut.
I'm glad I trusted Himmel's words and waited for you to come.
I'm telling you right now, old man, if you do it on the way out, it's much creepier than when you were a shithead kid.
But it seems to me that the person Himmel believed in all this time was you.
Yeah, Himmel trusted that you would come back. We gotta give some praise to Himmel for this. Sorry, it's a bull cut. That was episode 3 of Frieren Beyond Journeys End. We're gonna be jumping into episode 4 in just a second. We got the Frieren Fern versus the demon fight. That was super cool to see. We also got a really wholesome arc at the beginning of like Frieren buying gifts for Fern's birthday. I like that episode a lot. That was probably my favorite episode so far. We also got that training arc that I was asking for. If you're enjoying Frieren Beyond Journeys End, be sure to like the video and maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more anime reactions. I got a lot more planned. All right, with that, let's jump into episode 4.
This area has always been difficult for ships to navigate, so all sorts of things wash up on our shore.
We're in a new town, it looks like.
These waters were beautiful once, as clear as crystal.
Do I want to see the face in that boat?
Would you be willing to accept this as payment?
It's a book written by the legendary mage Flamma.
Surely you take that and give it to Fern, right? Like, that's going to teach Fern an incredible amount, assuming she does her readings this time.
What are you doing? That book is a fake.
Oh, you've been studying like I told you to.
Let's go, Fern. Good eye. Although, that's kind of fucked up. She's going to help you out by cleaning your entire beach and you give her a fake grimoire? That's insane. Also, why would you not think that this all-powerful mage Frieren would not recognize it? Old man's crazy.
Because that man clearly needed our help.
That must not be your only reason.
You're right. I'm doing this for me.
Oh, she said it. I talked about this in the first video. I think a lot of Frieren's tasks that she accepts, she does it for herself to help herself feel better about a lot of things.
A gift for 3 months of loyalty. Have you gotten used to our village yet?
Yeah, we're just time skipping all over the place. It's been 3 months now. I know it's not like a huge time skip or anything, but it's just like we're moving quickly. We're gonna get to like Fern's adult years in a bit. That's me. I know I said in the previous episode that Frieren is me when I wake up. This is also me. Man, Frieren is not a morning person. Oh god, we're getting a montage. What's she gonna get stuck in? Look how sleepy she looks.
Sure isn't going to clean itself.
You know that like Vine? It might be a TikTok, but you know that TikTok or Vine of like the 2 cats that are like getting out of bed and like one's like, when I'm a morning person and the other's like, I'm not a morning person. That's what this reminds me of. This is a morning person, non-morning person dynamic. She's just getting dragged along.
I wonder if you might actually be a rather irresponsible sort of person.
Damn, she hit her with the cold, hard truth. The cold facts. She said, Frieren, I'm gonna put the ball down and kick it to you. You might just not be a well-built adult.
You do know that I am not your mother, don't you?
Nothing hurts more than getting lectured by your kohai.
How did you ever manage traveling with the hero's party? I can't imagine they would be willing to brush your hair.
Are you kidding me? Hyder would salivate at the opportunity to be able to brush Frieren's hair.
Though Hyter did often click his tongue in disapproval. Sorry.
Watch it.
I understand, friend, but calm down.
Oh my, he gave you the tongue click of rage.
Not the tongue click of rage, the ultimate maneuver.
In that case, I sincerely hope you'll be able to join us in watching the sunrise this time. A sight to behold.
Based on like the very, very little that we know about this guy is that he kind of asked them to clear up the beach, like not out of deception, but like out of desperation. He's inviting them to the festival. I'm sure he's probably supplied them with food when he can. The fake grimoire was just to be like, maybe you could help us out. Or maybe it's like the same with like Fern, right? Where like I thought Frieren knew that Fern was following her. Maybe they know that Frieren's this powerful mage and they can't fool her, so that they just like tried to show their desperateness. This festival also means something, given that last look.
Have you lost your mind? That's so early. There's no way you'll be able to wake up in time.
That's where you come in, Fern.
To be honest, I couldn't care less. That's the reason I'd like to see it.
Yeah, what do you mean by that, Frieren? I couldn't care less, that's why I want to see it?
Come to the New Year's festival with us. Why not? You broke poor Hyter's heart. Now he's bedridden.
Frieren, you didn't go? Oh my god. I guess it's early in the morning, but yeah, that probably meant so much to him.
What a sensitive soul.
The only thing he's sensitive to are the effects of his drink.
The rest of you got to go, so what's the issue?
Dude, one of the worst feelings in the world, and I'll stand by this, is being super interested in something, trying to get someone to experience it with you, and not only just someone, but like someone close to you to experience it with you, and they just have like no interest in it. Now, I get it, like they don't have to have an interest in it, in my opinion, but like it's so nice when like you hang out with people who get excited about the things that you're excited about. It's such a good feeling.
You would have loved it.
Why's that?
Because you're just that kind of person.
All right, Fern, you got one job. You gotta wake her up tomorrow. She needs this for like her own character. Like you have to wake her up for this tomorrow. Do not let her miss this. Although even though I think it would be fitting if she did miss it when she wanted to go because she skipped it all those years ago, I don't want her to miss it. I think she needs this.
She's asleep. Mistress Frieren, you have to wake up or else you'll be late to the festival.
Now, Fern might be the goat.
Who do you think you're calling mama, young lady?
It's a little crazy. At least she's up. How'd you get up there on those buildings? You just sitting on the roof?
Maybe Himmel didn't know what kind of person I was after all. I'm off. I need to go back to...
Look at it, mistress. It's so beautiful.
Oh, this is so painful. They hit us with the, yeah, that wasn't really worth it for me. But then they're hitting us also with the Fern falling in love with the sunset. And this is probably going to be like how Hyder would have been looking at the sunset and how much it meant to him. And then she's going to be like, damn, the way that Fern looks now, I missed that on one of my closest friends. That would tear me apart. I couldn't handle that. I'm not built for that. Yeah, how beautiful that is, dude. That's going to be the thumbnail.
I wouldn't have been able to see this sunrise if I'd been on my own.
Absolutely not.
That was a double. That was a double right there. She just thanked the people that she had along the way. That was a good double. I like that. What a wholesome scene. Wholesome content.
We return to nothing when we die.
I like to think we go to heaven.
The priest would say that. We also don't really know a lot about the dwarf's past. I can't even remember his name off the top of my head.
A heavenly realm where souls can live in luxury. It's a nice thought.
That is more convenient. Let's pray.
Let's.
What a nice moment. We're getting wholesome moments all over the place now. Oh, he just aged. Oh, what a transition.
I never thought you would take on an apprentice.
Heisen?
Heisen is his name. They're all H names. Himmel, Hyder, and Heisen, aka Bullcut, Corrupt Priest, and Helmet.
I heard you paid a visit to Hyder before he passed away, and asked him the same thing.
Round 2, she hit him with the, I know you're dying soon, so can I clear off anything so that we feel like we're even? God damn it, not again.
Hyder and I rode often.
Oh, they were pen pals.
I have a lead from Hyder. He deduced the location from records on Flama. left in the Holy City.
Are we going to go full circle here? Is the book that they were given for cleaning up the beach going to be like the guide to finding the actual only existing real book?
A giant tree? That's ridiculous. We're in a forest full of them. I suppose you do have all the time in the world. You never cared about other people's time before.
She's growing as a person. I'm here for the Frieren growth arc. Okay, still keeping those gains up, I see. Homeboy is yoked. It's like those, I don't know, okay. I don't go to the gym very often, but whenever I go to the gym, there's always like that one like old guy who's like no means lifting as heavy as he's lifting. Y'all know what I'm talking about for you gym goers? We're not gym goers, we're anime fans. I don't know why I'm preaching the wrong crowd here. Jesus Christ, he is running on water now. This guy is insane. Why is he not still adventuring with you? You're telling me he's retired? Wait, Fern can fly too? Why are we walking everywhere? You both can fly.
According to legend, Flama's notes discuss her conversations with the dead and how she achieved those meetings.
Oh, she's gonna tell Himmel about how she's growing as a person, and she's gonna tell Hyder that Fern's just fine, and that she saw the sunset. Oh, this is setting up to break me.
It was evident that you had regrets. We wanted to help you through them.
This is so sweet. They're like helping her grow as a person too. The whole thing's like a self journey for Frieren, but she also, like, the friends she's made along the way has really helped her out.
It's been over 1,000 years now, and here I am dancing in the palm of my master's hand.
Your master's hand? What do you mean by that, Frieren? Elaborate.
This little sapling will grow. In 1,000 years, it'll still be protecting this place.
Is the bitch that wrote this book Frieren's master? Interesting.
Probably so, but you'll be dead by then.
Is that where Frieren got her earrings from? Yeah, she doesn't have earrings. She got her earrings from her. Aw.
And I, the legendary mage Flama, will be here to help.
Aw, Floma was her master. She can talk to her too.
Llama, the hero from my textbook? Are you telling me that Frieren used to be your student?
Drop that you were her daughter. Drop it right now. What a twist that would be.
So she knew 1,000 years ago that I would come back here someday. What an unpleasant woman.
Frieren really got hoed with that. She got played. She got read, downloaded, researched, looked up at the library, got the spark notes.
But that's where...
That's correct. It is now home to the Demon King's castle.
Oh shit, we gotta go fight the Demon King. That's the only explanation. We gotta travel up there. I'm rubbing my hands together. We gotta travel up there, knock on the Demon King's door. That's where I live. I'm up in that castle.
Me, come see me, Frieren.
Come get these hands.
You must go to Aureole and speak with Himmel.
Yeah, a few side quests to get through first.
You said you would help me, did you not?
Not the guilt.
This is going to be an uphill battle.
This gives me the impression that we're gonna get a new party member soon. The Demon King feels like it's gonna be like an endgame fight, or like at least maybe for like the first half of this season, because I think this is a full 24 season. So maybe at least 12, or maybe at the end of season 1 with the 24. I know nothing about the manga. I feel like we get a new party member soon, right? Fern and Frieren can't go up and knock on this Demon King's door. Like they need some other party members.
She's already dead asleep.
As carefree as ever.
It probably shows how powerful Frieren is with how like carefree she is. We saw it a little bit when she walked into that like bar with all those scary dudes, and she was like calm, or she's like always calm in every situation. So I get the feeling she's way powerful than they're letting on.
I think she's napped for long enough.
Let me disturb the peace real quick.
She usually seems indifferent to my presence. I'm curious what goes through her mind.
In many ways, Fern and Frieren are a lot alike.
Journey is better with someone to talk to.
I fear it would be a waste of time. No matter how much I teach them, they'll surely die.
That's not how relationships work.
That's how they work for me. Just consider our adventure. It's taken up less than 1/100th of my life.
Ouch. Nothing like the elf calling her an insignificant point in her life. Damn, that's gotta hurt a little bit. Even if it's like just her being like, they know how she is, right? At this time, they know she has this like cold personality. That still hurts.
You're really not coming with us?
Correct. It's as I told you before. I would only get in your way.
I doubt that. I don't believe that for a second.
We'll go through the villa region. Then we'll cross Regal Canyon and find the Northern Lands checkpoint.
Okay, so we got about 3 destinations before we get to any major plot again. And that was Frieren episode 4. Man, we're shaping up to get into the big journey. We got some more exposition on Fern, and we're set up to start making the expedition up to the Demon King. If you enjoyed Frieren Beyond Journeys End, leave a like. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite moment was from episodes 3 and 4. I think episode 3 was my favorite episode so far, so let me know what you guys' favorite was. Thanks so much for watching, and if you missed episodes 1 and 2, be sure to click or tap the screen now, and you'll be taken to the video where I gave my blind reaction to episodes 1 and 2 of Frieren Beyond Journeys End.